this pot is now going to go home changed. Okay, I can touch it, I can hold it, but it's going to go home upside down. And I'm going to dry it upside down till it's completely dry. When it's completely dry, together with that one and many others, I put them in a pottery oven. A pottery oven is a hot place, a kiln. Pottery oven is a very, 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 very hot place. It starts at 100 degrees Celsius, very nice at 100 degrees Celsius for 4 hours. 200 degrees for another 4 hours. 400 degrees, another 4 hours. 600 degrees, 2.5 hours. 2 hours to 2.5 hours to 2 hours. At 600 degrees, all the air bubbles start exploding, and you hear them from outside. You actually hear, poof, you know, something has exploded. Okay? 800 degrees, 2 hours. 1,000, 1,060, 1,080, I turn it off. Then I close the kiln, and I leave it to cool slowly. Okay? Now, Isaiah 48, verse 10 and verse 11. Isaiah 48 verse 10 reads as follows. See, I have refined you, though not as silver. I've tested you in the furnace of afflictions. Afrikaans, sien ek het jou gelouter, maar nie so silwer of goud nie. Ek het jou beproef in die smeltkroes van ellende. Troubles, challenges. I purify this in a kiln. God puts you through troubles. He personally does that. And he knows why, because verse 11 says of Isaiah 48, for my own sake do I do this. He repeats himself. He says, for my own sake do I do this. How shall I share my glory with another? What is he saying? When this pot has been fired, the glory comes to me, not to the pot. Because if the pot were to get up and say, wow, look at me now, see how beautiful I am, I'll just let it fall. We say pride goes before a fall. I've actually seen that happening. Okay? You see, these pots here were fired yesterday. Oh, by the way, happy birthday.
Thank you.
Okay? Listen. Each of them have their own sound. Each of you, us, have our own testimony. People, I hear a crack. Listen to the crack. Can you hear the crack? I don't hear a crack. I don't hear a crack. People will hear our cracks before they see them. When life taps you, you're going to reveal your crack. Doesn't have a crack. Take note. I've given the one away without the crack. The one with the crack, I'm not eager to give it away. I'm sure if I look carefully, I will find the crack. I'm sure I'll find the crack somewhere. Now, the Japanese have a technique. They take your cracked pot. There's a crack there. They take your cracked pot and they put gold in it. I think God does something better. He uses even cracked pots. Because I've got some cracks and I don't want everybody to see my cracks. I go to him and I say, Lord, hide my cracks with gold. There's a crack there. No crack there.